Ooh, what's up, y'all? Let's rock! So welcome to episode 2 of Sketch Scheme Cafe, or Sketch Schemes. I don't know if I changed the names to them or not, but either way, drawing videos. So this is exciting for me because this is the first episode that I'm adding narration to it as I'm kind of figuring out the style that I want to do these videos. In the future, my next video with the sketches, I want to see if I can add some overlay video. So me in one of the top corners while I'm drawing, so you can guys see me as I'm doing this. Unfortunately, I'm not doing this live, but as we get in the future with these videos, we'll see what I can do from there. So if you've been able to tell from the title of this video, whatever I decided to title it, most likely you'll be able to guess from there in the thumbnail. This is a Batman and Elmo sketch. So there's a little story behind this. And in this special tale, Batman is invited to Sesame Street. As a guest on Elmo's world, Batman teaches the kids not all heroes wear capes. And thumbs up automatically, guys. Thumbs up if you remember Elmo's world. I don't know if it still is on Sesame Street or not, because I know it's gone through a couple changes. Like there was one point in time where Cookie Monster was Veggie Monster. Like he he had like a relapse and decided, oh no, cookies are not healthy. I need to have veggies. So people were so mad. It was so funny. I was kind of upset though too, but it was like, come on, he's Cookie Monster. You gotta admit, all those cookies, and that's all he's eating. How is he thriving off of just cookies? But anyway, so Elmo even gets a chance to show Batman that it's okay to smile and even be goofy every now and then. And when they took a picture together, Batman did this pose. So I'm actually reading this from the original pieces of this that I did originally. I did these pieces separately, and I wanted to show this in the video, but I forgot to take pictures of them. But in a future video, you'll see them. I'll be sure to do that. And there's actually two pictures here. So one picture is of Batman, one picture is of Elmo, the ones that I'm looking at, the original pieces. And the other one is part of the first and second page, illustrated page. Batman's World is the name of the full piece, including Elmo dressed as Batman, Batman behind him holding two batarangs with a goofy expression. So this was like me kind of figuring out what I wanted to do with the sketch when I originally drew it. And the scenario was Batman and the Joker find themselves in Sesame Street. While Batman was invited for the kids, Joker came to crash the party. But of course, it'd be horrible if it was if it was like the crazy Joker. It'd be better if it was more like the Adam West style Joker, the Brave and the Bold kind of Joker, than the what's it called? Than the Suicide's Joker, or just the Joker that we saw in the '90s animated series. But yeah, so the story behind this sketch, as of where I drew it, because you can see the camera's kind of shaky and stuff. This was a little bit annoying to draw because what I did was I accompanied my wife to work. I was off that day, so I came there to make things a little bit easier with moving with my in-laws and stuff. So I came to work with her, decided to get some things done, and just to be with my wife and just to make her day go by a little easier. Because I mean, everyone has those days at the work when they're just like not feeling it or just need some company, So she works at a salon, and I figured I'd just come in the back, because what I did was in the back in the waiting room in the lobby, I just drew this. So while she's working, I take breaks and talk to her every now and then and so forth. And what I did was I drew this. So I had the camera in one hand and I leaned in so I could see myself drawing and also the picture too. So that was a little bit tricky, but it worked out really nicely. I mean, I wasn't able to get the best sketch out of this, to be honest, but as you're gonna see, there's a few mistakes I made that I kind of couldn't really fix, but there are gonna be some jump cuts here where I'll do that. But yeah, so with Batman's part here, I wanted to kind of give him just an overall really shady kind of look where he kind of looks like he's going mad, like a part of him kind of snapped just doing a smile like this in general, but at the same time he's loving it. And part of me kind of thinks like it was an alternate personality of Batman. I don't know, I just thought it'd be kind of funny just kind of him kind of snapped in order to put a smile on his face. So he kind of like lost himself for a quick second. After finding the Joker for so long, you kind of expect something like that, you know, everyone to go crazy. But I really liked having that little eye there, and that was my first mistake there. I forgot to have Elmo's eyes closer together. That was, as soon as I did it, a little bit later on, I thought, oh jeez, I was kind of salty about that. And the Batman symbol on Elmo, it wasn't the best. I didn't shape it correctly, and this was the worst part, I felt. But I'm not gonna talk negative about the sketch here the whole time. Those are like my main things I didn't like how I handled it, but by the end of this sketch, I was happy with it. I really was. And with the Sharpies, as I've showed you guys in the previous videos, the ones I really love inking with. But I don't know. I don't think I was I was starting to get a headache after drawing this because I was leaning over for so long, and then my back was starting to hurt. Not the best way to draw. You want to make sure your back is straight and you're not real close to the page, but as soon as I did that loop there, I was so mad. I was like, no, can't see this symbol as much now. It's up. But there we go. But this, after this picture, as I was saying before in my introductory to my art series on YouTube here, I did talk about how I've been kind of crutching myself over the last, well, pretty much over the last few years. I relied a little bit too heavily on inking and just penciling in general, when as I've grown as an artist, I've noticed that I really do want to do more with my art, and I am a freelance artist, and to be a freelance artist, there are more things with my craft that I need to work on, such as digital artwork and coloring in general with all the digital stuff, as well as painting and all of those things, because I do love painting. I haven't done it in so long, but I did love doing it, and watercolor was my favorite overall. So this part you can see here, my brush Sharpie, oh look at that poor eye, and I had to jump cut it real quick to fix it. But you can tell that one marker was starting to get too dry, and I think it's getting towards the end of its life cycle there. So at this point, I'm kind of thinking that the Sharpie markers, they actually might last the same period as the dollar store ones I was getting. I have to test it out in the future, but so far, I'm starting to think they last the same amount of time, but I don't know. I have to do more experience on it. Let me know in the comments if you guys have used dollar Sharpies before, and do they last as long as Sharpies, as regular Sharpies, or what? Let me know. But going back to what I was saying before about the whole situation with me kind of handicapping myself. Handicapping? Did I say captain? Handicapping myself. There we go. Crutching myself. That's what I meant to say. Instead of, I've kind of crutched myself. So what was going on with that was, in the next video, I want to do more of what I wanted to do before. So I'm gonna start watching a couple of my people I follow on YouTube here, like Mary Doodles and Drawfee and so forth, and see how they do their art videos, like Jelly Bee as well, and a few others, HC Brown, people like that, Mark Crilly. I keep doing shout outs, but yeah, people like them I want to follow a little bit more intently and see, because they have a few tutorials about how to watercolor, how to do this, how to do that, and I've always wanted to watch the tutorials, but I just kept forgetting to. But I would always watch other videos of theirs, like just drawing videos like this, for instance. So I want to look into that, and the next video I want to do is I want it to be a watercolor picture. So what I'm guessing the process is going to be is probably going to be some pencil work just to figure out what it's going to look like, the main outline, and to go from there and see what else may be needed, because I want to jumpstart with a watercolor, do something simple, and go from there. And just talk about my thoughts during the video as well. Maybe even do my live reaction to it, where you guys see me drawing it through the video overlay. You know, a video of me in the top right corner, and do it that way. But that's what I want to do. My next video is definitely going to be a watercolor piece. And what I kind of want to do is start doing the alphabet challenge, where each new sketch is another letter of the alphabet. Like day 1 is A, day 1 is B, day 3 is C. You know, day 1, 2, 3, blah blah blah, A, B, C, stuff like that, corresponding. So I'm gonna do that and kind of work on my craft as well, and just overall just keep challenging myself and do things that automatically are a challenge, and just see how I grow, because it's gonna be, I want to see the whole adventure and growth on this channel, as far as from these beginning videos to what it's gonna look like a couple years from now, and to see the growth and to show you guys how far I've come. And for those who've seen these videos from beginning to what it's gonna be like years from now, and to look back and say, whoa, this has been great. Like, it's been so cool seeing the timestamp of what he did now to, or what he did then to now. And I'm able to see that currently from what I did in the past to now, but it's something that I want to continue to keep doing. I mean, that's life in general. As a person, you want to always better yourself and challenge yourself. So this is the completed project here. I added some white charcoal to it, or white chalk to the edges there. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the way it came out. I'm actually happy with the final project very much. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There is much more to come in the future. Let me know if there's anything you guys suggest me drawing in the future, any other types of things, suggestions that you want to see from me. And until then, next time guys, to the winds head our sails yet again. Later days.